Ever cooked stew that tastes sour or flat? Chances are, you skipped this one small step with your tomato paste. Late one evening, a small street-side food stall was bustling. The cook behind the pot had been making stew for years. People came from different streets just for his rich, red sauce. The aroma alone could make someone hungry from across the road. One day, a young apprentice joined him. He watched carefully as the cook heated oil and cooked onions until they were soft and fragrant. Then the cook did something unusual. He dropped thick tomato paste straight into the hot oil. The paste sizzled and started to change color, its sharp raw smell transforming into something sweeter and richer. The apprentice couldn't help asking, "Why fry it first?" The cook smiled and simply said, "Listen to it." The paste continued to sizzle quietly in the oil. After a few minutes, the oil began to separate slightly from the tomato mixture. "Now," the cook said, "the stew can begin." What the apprentice was witnessing wasn't tradition, it was food science. Tomato paste is concentrated tomatoes, full of flavor, but also high in natural acids like citric and malic acid. If added directly to stew, that acidity remains sharp, making the dish taste sour or unfinished. Frying tomato paste changes everything. Heat softens the acidity, while natural sugars begin to caramelize slightly, creating a smoother, richer flavor. At the same time, umami compounds in tomatoes, especially glutamic acid, become more concentrated, adding depth and savory richness. Oil also plays a critical role. Many flavor compounds in tomatoes dissolve better in fat than in water. Cooking the paste in oil releases those flavors and spreads them evenly throughout the dish. You can see it happening, the bright red paste slowly turns a deeper brick red. The aroma becomes richer and slightly sweet. Sometimes the oil even starts to separate slightly, a clear sign that flavor reactions are taking place. Mild caramelization and early heat reactions develop new flavor molecules, giving your stew that deep, cooked tomato taste that blends perfectly with meat and spices. This process usually takes just 3 to 5 minutes, but those few minutes can completely transform the flavor of your stew. Great cooking is built step by step. Onions for sweetness, meat for depth, and tomato paste for a strong, savory base. So next time you cook with tomato paste, remember this. Raw tomato paste is acidic. Frying it reduces sourness. Heat develops umami. Oil spreads the flavor through the dish. Sometimes, better cooking is not about adding more ingredients. It's about letting the tomato paste fry first. If you enjoyed this tip, subscribe to Food Science with Alabaster for more simple science that makes you a smarter cook. And don't forget to like and share with someone who loves cooking.